Okay. So like last time, what we'll do is I'll break up into two groups. The group that is more familiar with ham sandwiches, we'll put over there to go through a couple of the different options, and then I'll add an option on. The group that's less familiar, we'll talk about the basic ham sandwich and just get a bunch of that in. For our warm-ups though, let's go and start with some foot circles. So on your back, you guys get a break from Ashi drills today. On your back, we're gonna put our feet up and just go in circles to the outside. Switch. What's that?
So you give us some time to jump rope next week.
Barely do these at all. I feel so uncoordinated when I do these. Move better to the inside than the outside. But gets those knees, hips warmed up.
How's the house looking?
Oh man, we're getting carpet down this week in three of the rooms, and then we're putting hardwood down, not hardwood, like LVT vinyl flooring down next week. So we're getting there. But it's gonna be weeks still.
I'm gonna be on track to get there tonight.
Hope so. It's turned into a much bigger project than we expected.
Well, I saw the photos of the jackhammer there.
Yeah. Yeah, it had a wood burning fireplace, and because it didn't have central air, so it had a wood burning fireplace for the heat, and it was built on this like giant brick setting, and I had to jackhammer that floor. It was a pain. Time. All right. Hold your feet out. Put your hands, both hands, under your butt. Tuck your chin to your chest. Hold your feet 6 inches off the ground. I want you to point your toes. This helps keep your calves and quads engaged. When I say out, you're going to spread your leg as far as you can. Out. You guys need to move around a little bit. You're going to move around so you got space. And out. And up. Keep your legs straight when you go up. Don't bend your knees. Bending your knees is actually a little bit the way to rest. We're not trying to rest. So keep your legs straight. Toes pointed down. Out. And out. And up. Down. Up. Down. Out. And up. Down. Don't rest your head on the mats. Keep your chin tucked. And flutter kicks. Hold them 6 inches off the ground. Up. Down. Out. And out. Psych. And flutter kicks. Hold them. Up. And relax. All right, who loves those as much as I do? Yes. Takes you back.
It does.
All right, guys. Ham sandwich time. Come here, Ryan. How's your knee?
Doing good.
Look at your mic, yeah.
Feeling good now.
All right, which one is it?
Both, but why I'm saying I'm feeling good, guys. Which one is it? Yes.
Ham sandwich. Everyone over here on this side of the room, please. Scoot on around. So we're gonna hit the ham sandwich from the. Who feels like they're a little more comfortable with the ham sandwich because they've been to a few classes. Hand folks, you know, comfortable enough to rep it repeatedly and add a few twists to it. Okay, great. So you guys will be down there repping over and over, and Ryan, if you can kind of, how much you rep, get some reps, and you can also watch a little bit. I'll be down here with this group that are a little less familiar with it. The ham sandwich we're gonna hit from the butter half. So just to talk about the position, this is half guard. This is butter half. All we do is take the foot from the outside and bring it inside. This is butter half. Think about this being butterfly, this being half guard. It's just a combination of the two. Butterfly, half guard. Half butterfly, some people call it. I think Dakota termed it the butter half when he was here. I've used it ever since. So foot in. The placement of this knee, I like it a little more outside. So you do a knee shield. The knee is pretty much lined up roughly with the center of the right pec, or center of the near side pec. When I do butter half, my knee is a little further out, more so in the armpit. And I'm actually fine for this position if he smashes this out. This can actually help me, it can help me hit sweeps from this. It can also help me hit the entry to the ham sandwich. So I'm not worried about, that knee being bypassed. But I still do want to use it as a knee shield, but I don't want to get it to the inside, because if I get it to the inside, he smashes it down, I've got next to nothing to stop him from passing. So I've got to make sure I keep it a little extra to that side. So here we go for our entry. What I want to get is I want to get an elbow deep underhook on this leg. To get there, I take my top hand to the armpit, I take my bottom hand, and I just shoot it in. Really, there's nothing fancy about it. I'm just shooting in, but I'm curling my entire body in. What I'm not doing is just reaching and stopping right here. If I only get my hand and my wrist underneath this, I'm not gonna be able to hit the position, but I can use this to get deeper in, but this is also a tell. Once I get here, he's probably gonna cross face me. He's probably gonna stop me from coming underneath. So I make sure I do this in one clean movement. Hand goes to the armpit, shoot in deep, elbow deep. My forehead is glued to his knee. Again, the reason I want to get in deep is because as soon as I start coming in, he's going to cross face me. If I leave space right here, he's going to cross face me and make this much harder. Right, so I get in deep. Now if he tries to cross face me, he can't cross face me. I'm going to connect my forehead to his knee. Now to actually enter the position, we're going to do a hip shovel. I'm going to drop his foot from being curled behind his thighs to the mat. I'm going to use this foot to pull my hips underneath. So what I'm not doing is pulling him on top of me. I'm actually pulling my hips underneath him. Back up. So I'm using this to pull my hips underneath him, and at the same time I'm pushing with my hand under his armpit. I'm doing a big uppercut with this arm, and I'm turning 90 degrees. So instead of being straight on like this, I'm getting underneath him 90 degrees. So we are perpendicular. I'm looking right at his hip from the side. From here, I'm going to use this arm, this leg, and I'm going to bring my knees to my chest. So a big uppercut, and bring my knees to my chest, and hook this foot underneath his shin. This is a pretty solid position right here. I'm going to immediately block this knee. This is a pretty solid position that you can actually kind of hold and hang out in if you need to. I don't recommend hanging out here for very long because you just want to get the grip and move on. But this is actually a pretty decent position. And sometimes I'll find myself sitting here playing, waiting for them to make a mistake, because sometimes they will straighten the right leg out, and it's hard for me to reach it. So I'll just sit here and wait until they either bring the leg back, or until they start to step over. They may try to step over to mount, in which case, bam, they're getting swept that way. We'll talk about that at some point. So here we are, knees to our chest. When we get here, I want to be underneath him. Notice I'm now, my forehead is now looking directly into his hip. I'm not down here. If I'm trying to hit the ham sandwich and he's down here on my belly, I'm not going to. So when I do this big uppercut, I bring both my knees to my chest, and I lift my legs up, and I'm directly underneath his hips with my head. I'm going to block his knee so he can't step over him out, and whenever I'm ready, the same hand that's blocking the knee grabs the calf, kicks through, figure 4, switch to the same side leg. The finish, I'm going to pull down with my hands, I'm going to hip up, and I'm also going to stomp the mat with this free foot. So I'm stomping the mat, pulling down, and hipping up all at once. It's quick, it hurts, so make sure you do this gently with your buddy. So what that looks like is I'm pulling down, stomping the mat, and hipping up all at once. That's the finish. All right, let's do it here. Here we are, I'm in. Better half. Hand goes in the armpit. Shoot hand, elbow deep. Sorry for headbutting you there. Hand goes in, elbow deep. Drop the foot to the center. I'm going to do a big uppercut as I push the armpit and hip shovel underneath. From here, I'm going to do another big uppercut, and I'm going to bring my knees to my chest. And as I bring my knees to my chest, I'm looping this foot around the outside to get under the shin to hold these together. Hand goes to block the knee from mounting me. Whenever I'm ready, the same hand that's blocking the knee just grabs the calf, kick my leg through, figure 4, grab the same leg, gable grip, pull, stomp, hip up. Okay? Yeah. All right, one more time. I'm going to add on the 2 options for my guys that are going to be over there. We have 3 options I'll add on for you guys to play around with. Then we'll focus on just rubbing the ham sandwich on this side. Hand goes to the armpit. Elbow deep, underhook. Drop the foot to the mat. Use that foot to hip shovel underneath while using this arm to uppercut and that arm to push to turn 90 degrees. From here, big uppercut, bring my knees to my chest. When I say bring my knees to my chest, what I'm not trying to do is lift this guy up straight up. What I'm trying to do is bring him up this way. So if I don't have my knees, go ahead and come back down. If I don't have my underhook, I'm still bringing my knees to my chest. So I'm doing both at once. Once we're here, block the knee, grab the calf when I'm ready, kick the leg through, slide it down, figure 4, finish whenever I'm ready. I want everyone to come around the other side real quick. This free arm is always on the inside of my knees, never on the outside. And I say that specifically when I'm here and blocking this knee, I'm not up here and blocking this knee. I'm inside. And the reason is when I'm outside, he can counter with the Kimura. And if you guys ever do try this on Evan DeWitt, he'll counter with the Kimura immediately. So keep your arm to the inside. Whenever you go to get the grip, it's to the inside. I'm reaching between my 2 legs to grab this. This other arm that's holding on up here, this stays here the entire time. I never let go until I get my figure 4 and I'm ready to get my final grip. That's the only time I let go with this one. Because if I let go with this one sooner and he starts to stand up, I've now basically lost the position. Now I've got other options. If I'm stand up, I can actually swim underneath and attack this from back now, which is going to be one of the things I want you guys to do down there. But I really don't want that to happen. That's like a last-ditch effort to counter one of his counters. So as far as my crew down there, you've got a couple additions, and they all deal with him standing up and stepping over, standing up and escaping. So the first one is he's going to drag his knee across my chest and try to turn away. And as he does, I'm going to catch this foot. So I can't see it. Come on this side. Right over here where Ruslan is. Going back. So this is for my guys that are going to go down to that end. As he starts to step over, I'm going to catch. Switch my grip, and I'm just going to catch the toe hold. All right. Where am I putting his toes? Into his butthole. I'm going to put his toes in his butthole. The other option is I let go and he stands up and tries to do a big step over. And I help him. Yep. You're stepping over, turning away. So I think we'll come on back. But yeah, you're step that way. I'm going to help him step over with my hand. And I'm going to follow him up. Keep him by figure 4. Grab him on the waist. Keep running away. Because they're going to keep running, thinking they can run. And I'm going to make him kind of his belly on the mat. And we'll blow his knee out. So those are the two I want you guys to add on over there for right now. And then come on back up. So we had if he slides his knee over, we catch the toe hold. We had if he steps over, we follow him up and then come on back. And then we had if he just stands up. Just stand up. If he just stand up, oh, sorry, not what. If he just posts this leg, force yourself back. Force yourself to spin underneath. So do the ham sandwich. So one rep for the group down there will be do the ham sandwich, let them slide the knee over, count the hold, they go back to that position, let them step over, swim through, come up. Fourth one is just let them post that leg, swim through, and come up. Any questions about down there? All right, guys, let's go and break it up. 1, 2, 3. Those that are less familiar with that, stay on this side. We're just going to rep the ham sandwich. No shame on either side that you pick. We got a bunch of reps for the ham sandwich over here. All right, great. All right, guys. So we're just going to rep the ham sandwich. I'll show it one more time. Wearing my undercover white belt. Wearing your old rash guard. No worries at all. All right. So one more time. Hand goes to the armpit. Other hand, elbow deep underhook. I'm going to drop this foot to the center. I'm going to use that foot to hip shovel underneath just like we do on the giggler. And use that foot to pull my hips underneath him. And as I'm pulling them, I'm uppercutting and I'm turning his body. Whenever I'm ready, I'm going to do a big uppercut with this arm. I'm going to bring my knees to my chest. And I want to be underneath him. So I'm now looking directly at his pelvis, at his hip. My head's directly underneath him. I'm not up here. This is the biggest mistake people make is they don't get underneath him. So I've got to bring my knees to my chest. Whenever I'm ready, then I'm going to block his knee. Whenever I'm ready, I'm going to reach through and grab the calf, slide through, figure 4, get my grip, stomp the mat. There we go. Any questions? All right, let's wrap it up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, for sure. So, we're going to start in butter half. Left hand's going to go to the armpit. Right arm is going to do a deep, elbow deep underhook on the leg. Hip shovel underneath. Guy on top, real quick, just look over here. Guy on top. Sometimes it's natural to want to post your leg like Boris is. For today's purposes and how most people respond in an actual life situation is stay on the knee. This will help the guy on the bottom do this move. Then as you can become more familiar with it, you learn how to counterbalance that. So bring your knees to your chest. Hold on. You don't want to be out. You want to be underneath. Yeah. So don't push in that way. All you're doing is rotating. You drop your hip. And hip. Bring your knees to your chest. And up, big uppercut with your right arm. Yes, good. And right foot goes underneath. It's under your shin. Good. Go a little bit further up. Get on your knee. Don't flex in your knee. So right here, get on your knee. Of course. Put your knee on the mat. Yeah, good. That's where you want to end up for him. Yep, grab. Yep. Figure 4. Grab the same leg. Figure 4. Yep. Good. Now stomp the mat, hip in, and pull down. Good. You want to bring your right foot underneath his right shin. He wish you want to put part of that. And you got super long legs there, a little different. Try to keep your leg back and help him out.
I feel like I have it right now, so anytime I'm actually going through it.
Oh yeah. That's where it'll get good. Now reach between your legs and grab his calf. There you go. Figure 4. Good. Switch to that thigh.
Not really.
Switch to the thigh. Down here. Good. Give me grip. Now finish it by stomping the mat, pulling down, and touching in. I know it's quick. All right. So bring this right foot down here. Right here. You're going to use that foot.
Yeah, I was trying to see if it just makes it more confusing.
Try just a little bit. Yep, very good. But use this foot. So this foot, like scooting my hips underneath. Yes, just like that. Good. Now, I want you to do a big uppercut as you bring both your knees to your chest. Bring both your knees to your chest. Like forcefully bring them up. Good. A lot more. Good. Bring them up. All right. We'll get in here. Come on, stop. So, once I get here, my knee is bringing up. Both my knees are bringing up. So I'm using those knees to move them around and same time I'm pulling with this arm. So I'm bringing them up right here. Strike. Okay, both you guys both have long legs. I don't want you guys standing on your feet. I want you on your knees. Good. And this knee, see this knee through? This knee should be back here. Right there.
Just right there.
Jump you down your knee. No, don't make him carry your weight. It's still part of the position. All right, so this foot, stay at the inside. Knee, that's gonna be the outside. Now bring your knees and get off your toes. So put your knee down. Yes, good. All right. Bring your knees to your chest and uppercut with that arm. Yes, there you go. Good. Now this foot is gonna circle underneath and catch, just like that. That's the position. This hand is going to block this knee on the inside. Inside, yep, block the knee, good. That keeps you from mounting you. Now from there, I want you to reach through and grab his calf with your left hand. Yes. Now kick through with your right leg. Kick through, bring it down. This foot just a little bit. Figure for your foot. Yes, good. Now, grab this leg right here. Inside, elbow inside, good. Now I want you to pull down as you stomp the mat with that foot and hip up. You're right there. Stomp the mat. There you go. Good. That's it. How you guys feeling?
I feel like it's still pretty confident.
It's like you keep the guy and then there's a million different ways. So what you guys Andrew, I want you to focus on putting your knee on the mat when you get stand on your feet. And Justin, I don't want you to come out the back. I want you to be directly under your feet. So you're not trying to push it that way. You're just trying to slap it. Inside. Good. Yep. Now whenever you're ready, reach through your calf. Yep. Use this foot. This foot's going to go through. Right there. So let's go through. Good. Now kick this one. Poke this foot through. 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 That side. Yes, good. Figure four. Good. Grab his leg right here. Grab his leg. Inside. Inside your knee. Yes, good. Pull down. Stop the mat. Good job.
I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. It seems smooth. And I don't care.
They have one question.
I've been doing this for so long, I should have this stuff. Everybody's got a different class. It's the second time I've ever done it.
What would you be doing?
Yeah.
Reach that one.
Here,
It's out for the home in the box.
what's this? That's right.
Basically, to turn out.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to run away from it. Okay, that's what people will do. Is they will either try to figure ways behind the knee. They'll either put a pulse like this, and they spread their arms leg, or they'll just stand up. So I watched my video yesterday.
Because I was going, I'm trying to sit up here and I didn't know if I was going.
Nice job. That looked good. Hold on. Not that one. Pick that right leg through. Yep. Bring it down. Figure four. Grab his leg. Good job. Keep on wrapping up, guys. You guys look a lot better. All right, guys. We're going to add the weight so we can finish your current rest. All right. You don't have any steps you're going to get that.
Do you want to like have like a bike on the
if I tried it on the other side.
Because I want that leg, I want that foot to kind of finish against my belly. So whether it's like this or like this actually relieves the pressure on me a little bit. So either way are fine. But I still want that foot bit through, and I'm using my hips in the back of that way. That would just like super big behind my eye. We're gonna add warrior sweeps in your eyes. I freaking love warrior sweeps, guys. So here we are. Your knee, change knee, sorry, chest.
After you screw something up, like, okay.
Where I'll hit the weight off the touch right here, really the position, which is a single motion. I play a lot of
I just now felt it.
way to do a mistake. But what happens is often is they feel like a mouse. So they'll come out, right leg over. And as they bring the right leg over, I'm going to hip up, drive my knee towards the sky, catch the foot, come back. So opposite sides. So here we are, he tries to step his right leg over the mount. And as he does, I keep my hand this, I hip up, I drive the knee up, and he comes down the foot. Alright, want to see it again? You want to see it? Yeah. So step over, catch it.
Once you psych it in, you want to give me another one?
Side.
I find it like once you get it. Yeah, once you get it.
Alright, start it out. 1, 2, 3. I like to keep this foot down here. That helps keep it out. If you lose this one, it's more to grab it. He can extend his knee. Yeah, yeah, that was awesome. And this foot, you can still move it through.
Yeah. So it's not like really building it up, or talk about a little after that. Okay, hold me out too. 'Cause if you miss it. Yeah.
Deep figure 4. Deep. All the way in. Good. Now once you flatten your back for us, I don't want you
Yeah, I was trying to think about
over here. I want you flatten your back for this. Inside your leg. Inside your knee. Yep. There you go. Good. Heel grip. Stomp the mat. Pull down. Hip up. So I want you to stomp. Make this foot touch the mat. Then hip up. Pull out. Good. Yeah. Pause, go back to that finishing position. When you're finishing it, I want you to bring your head forward into this. And really what I like to do is this shoulder, put my knee crotch. I'm going to keep up in there as much as I can. I don't want to be extended out like this. I want to be in tight. Good. Yep. One thing I want us holders to be aware of is when you're in this position where you're on your back and your knee and you're about to finish, we don't finish by flaring this knee out. I shouldn't be doing anything with this leg. I'm not flaring it out to try and create some weird angle. You'll blow your own knee out. The only movement is stomping the mat with this foot, hipping up, and pulling down. So you don't do anything. This leg is just hanging out here, and that's it. I've hurt my knee a couple times by flaring my knee out. Keep on going. Just see it. Pause. This. Yeah, here. I'm just letting it in. Okay. Reach the don't want to be on your hip. You want to be flat on your back. And Kevin, put your knee on that. Just help out with you. This is the position you want to be in. This is like the ideal position.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go.
Raise. Go back where you were. Flat on your back. Good. So this hand out first is what we. Yeah, so now you guys want to fit in. Yeah, this week you're going to try to set the ball inside of
So
your
right here,
inside of your
this is the only place
inside your right knee. Yeah, it's good. Just like that. Now as he starts to step over. Kevin, ball into your right side. So what?
I think that's right where I need to go.
Is they will try to step over this. Yeah, do that.
You don't need to apply much
The whole
pressure.
thing on his biceps.
Once it falls in place, it gets easier. As soon as it falls in place,
Your hand.
it just, it takes almost nothing.
As he steps over, you're using your left hand to block down.
Even the same thing you grab to
Drive your left leg to the side. Let go of his right foot. This is blocking. Drive your. Yeah, very good. There you go. Pretty ugly, but that's kind of the idea. Directly on top. Wow, so I have a hard time keeping my foot or my knee to the ground. Make it easier.
So this is the hand, right? I'm watching it. Kevin tries to step over that hole.
And I'm gonna drag my knee in. I want you to
Just that high. Just that high.
Like you're giving up your base by falling that side. I just want you to step over. That's it.
That's not bad. Yeah, and I'm noticing I'm pushing because I'm not there, I'm pushing myself back in time, which I think is
So block.
get that help.
And as he comes, as he tries to. Are you? No, I'm trying to figure out how to explain it because it's hard to. It's hard to sometimes do things when you're on that hard representative like a real life movie because you're not real. This is fine. Right?
So, sorry, the biggest thing I noticed is, like, when you were hitting it on me, like, it's super smooth, and before you capture with that ankle. When you capture with the ankle, it's actually, you're keeping it in there, and it's causing more of an issue than drops it.
Well, this is a hangout spot, talk out loud.
Right.
Like, I want to get through.
But when you got it like that, it's really hard for Kevin to step over.
Oh, actually, he just turns his leg. Yeah.
Right, so the actual time that I would see this happening is because I've been seeing the gap when we're drilling it. That it's right before you get that foot over there, that you're reinforcing it and getting to hang out. It's right before that, they'd be going, oh, you don't have angle, I'm gonna keep going over.
And to your point, that also does happen.
It doesn't have to go both ways. Where I'm the hands going to the head, or if I'm just this angle right here, or have you do it where it has like start pushing at least it's over. Me up.
check. Kevin also has really long legs, which makes this a little more challenging. So one more time, come over here. But the natural action that we see from most people is
They just turn and try to step over. So turn, try to step over.
One of my guests would have been special hours.
keep ripping it out, guys.
foot, it felt like you were getting ready to hit the ribs. I felt something in your hamstring.
Oh, I get it.
It wasn't cramped.
Your chest. Big uppercut.
Yeah, I felt like
Not for your forearm.
I kind of felt like I'm gonna try to do the same thing.
Right here, this is the hand. Alright, put your knee on that. Alright. Just a little bit, all the foot spoke through. Good. Now, okay, this hand goes to immediately block this knee. Good. You should put your hand on the line. You start to
Oh, in there, quite as nice as usual too.
Drive his knee up, slide his hand in, just start to step this over. Good. Nope. Keep outside, not this side. Nope. Out here. Yes, good. Grab the foot. Drive your knee forward.
Bigger for you?
No, you're out here for this. There you go. That's it. Yeah, you're out here for it. You're not reaching inside. This is the way to sweep.
I don't know if it's,
Outside.
like I said, I think that hit showed me when I finally brought it on. No, you're fine. I think when I finally brought it on the floor, it changed a lot. But yeah, because that, I was, my first like 20 minutes, I was up here.
Right, Kevin, I want you to get your weight on this left hip, okay? Don't fall your right hip. Yeah, good. And you don't, Alex, you don't want to fall your left side either. You want him on this side. Okay? Alright, now he's gonna try to step out and over. As he does, catch it. Yes, don't lose that knee. Yes, there you go. Much better. A little awkward, but much better. Okay. You okay, Kevin? Yeah. Yep, no, all good. That's the hang out spot. Now,
I said, you're a college professor.
try to step over the right leg. Maybe step over the left pocket. First, you're going to walk. You don't walk to go out. It's like you're walking. First, you have to walk. Step over. He's stepping over. He's stepping over. You're doing the outside.
Sorry.
Yes, keep driving. That's it. Boom! Beautiful. Much better. And then put this knee keeps coming forward into a shin stake. Okay. Yep. Does that feel better? Yeah, it's all good. What's up?
I'm just noticing something. When I do this, I find my knee getting into the ear. Don't say it.
Let's do that.
I think it's probably.
Yeah, good position. Yep, nice. Beautiful, man. Stomp from that. You're gonna see stomp from that. Do you feel it, Jim? Okay, good.
Before you crack my head.
Pause for that. Alright, so. Kevin, I want you to try to step over this. Go ahead and draw this to Torrance point. Step over. And then try to see up. Grab your shin down there a little bit lower. Yes, good. That's it. Nice. Keep on going. Just stay with that thigh. Good. Now big back step from right there. Or either way, or come back step now. Either way, yeah. That's a good rep. Do it again, you guys are already getting it. Let's do it.
Something's off there.
Slide down to a shin. Yes. Keep coming. Shin forward. And then all of that side. Yeah. Yep. And part of what I'll do is, I think you may have been putting your foot down first, so I'll put it on your foot. I'll actually drive my knee first.
I had it.
Step over. Up. Knee up. Knee is driving forward the entire time. I try to push out of the way. I don't think I
Just doing 6 a.m.?
Keep on rapping, guys. 2 more minutes. Yeah. Before you reach that foot, you gotta block your feet. Okay. When you feel his pushing,
Good. Roll over. Good. Good.
I'm not gonna be on TV for this. So.
Is there a reason why? Like I feel like I'm getting here. One second. Oh, sorry.
So block his knee first. You gotta block it. And then as he starts to step over, slide down his shin. No, not the inside. Yeah, good.
So you want to
Drive your knee up.
No, well,
Drive your knee up. Good, much better.
get down.
So I feel like I'm finishing.
Let's come back to really at the hobby.
Well,
Then you say the left leg strong.
it's like he's in.
And that's a hard one.
On the shit.
Competition, a lot of people talk about competition, trying to avoid it.
Sorry, push on that. I mean, stay
For some people, that's not fine. All those things, yeah. The hard feeling, the job, yeah. Yeah, 20 hours a week.
Looking good. Block the knee. You start to step over. Jump while you like it. Good.
Hop in.
Much better. Nice job. Yeah, that's the one that's it. A lot better. Good job, man. See it? That looks good, Alex. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Nice job. Both you guys. Good job. Finish your last rep. Good.
You are looking at
I'm always good. Yeah. Yeah, it's bigger back step. Because look, here's what he's doing. He's giving another game so look, we can see more. Figure for that. Hey, boom, that doubles me out. Yeah, Lego. If he had his leg up like that, he's giving you a game soon from top. Yeah. So basically just a bigger back step. You can also do that like if we're in like a standing guard. There's actually, I'm not as good at hitting this position, but you can actually drive the pin, back step, take it in. Oh, yeah. It's that same concept. Make it hit it. Sometimes I will hit it. You just start to get good enough to bulk up your guard. I'll actually reach down
a little bit.
and hit it right there. That's all right. That's a nice set. You can get him standing, you can hit it from just that open shin staple position. All right, guys, bring it in. We'll get a couple of rounds. I know a little bit of short time, but I wanted to make sure we get some extra reps. The ham sandwich is a very advanced move. It's a very fun move. It's a fancy move. I absolutely love this position. I've hit multiple ham sandwich finishes in competition against black belts, against Nogi Expert. I hit it at Worlds. It's actually my claim to fame is I won one match at Black Belt Worlds, Nogi Worlds, using the ham sandwich. All right. I got the sweep out of it, not the finish, but and I didn't get the waiter sweep. I got the toe touch sweep, which we'll cover another time. Some of you guys may have seen it already. But love this position. It has a ton of different options from it, depending on how they. And part of the reason I was saying, hey, partners, make sure you move in certain ways. This is a really weird position, especially for the guy that's getting submitted or getting swept. It's like, how do I move? Unless you're doing this live in a roll, it's awkward to figure out what is the natural response that people do. But depending on the people's reactions, whether they step over, they stand up, they step over with the other leg, they sit back, you've got counters and sweeps to all of that. And I just absolutely love this position. So we'll keep covering it. Anybody have any questions about it or any concerns that they had? Everyone looked like they're hitting it pretty well. Like the few things we worked on, people seem to catch on to and overcome. So any challenges or anything? Any questions? Feel good? Just want to roll? All right, y'all. Let's roll. Partner up. 1, 2, 3. Can't tell I'm giddy about the ham sandwich. All right, guys, we'll get 3 short rounds. Start in the butter half position.
Leg locks only. What are the 2 rules of leg day?
Tap quick.
Tap quick and catch and release. Alright, let's go. You guys want to roll? Let's do it. Load up, roll. Go. Go, guys, go.
Boy, try to keep drinking.
Boris?
You keep them in gonna hope. Get him there. He's getting older. You're slowing down. I don't believe that. Oh, yeah. Submissions are open on already. I don't care. Do what you can get.
Split. Forrest, how you feeling in here? How you feeling in class?
You're doing great, man.
Oh, yeah, this, yeah, I remember with him, I don't know how long. Oh, really? Yeah. Cool.
We're good.
This is the defense to this. Just pulling that foot up. Good entry, man. Really good entry. That was good. Very good.
Yeah. Like this? Really? What do you feel?
gotta be on the other foot.
Well, I don't care about that.
It's gotta be on this side. Isn't it? Do it again. Set yourself again. Because I don't even do this seat crush ever. Same side. So we gotta be like in front. Yeah.
Not today.
See how you're locking it up, locking it up? Yeah. Lock it up, lock it up. So it's like, yeah. Yeah.
Good battle. Line up.
You're always going, you always make me think. Yeah, you got something.
All right, what a class. Another nice big class. We have lots of big classes lately. This is awesome. Who hit the ham sandwich today? A couple of you were close. Who hit the waiter sweep? Off the ham sandwich. Handful of you. Nice. Who hit the submission? Good. Who tried it, just didn't hit it? Every hand should go up. Every hand should go up. I tried it and didn't hit it today. It happens. Great job, all. Any questions about the ham sandwich or any of those options we talked about? All right, keep coming back. We'll keep working it. We'll get more experience.
I have a question on toe holds.
Yeah.
Can you attack toe hold from either side? Outside or
Like,
inside?
can I like figure forward his foot like this way and this way?
Yes, but it depends on the tournament. Jiu-Jitsu open, yes, you can go inside or outside. Most tournaments only allow you to go to the inside. Most tournaments don't let you go to the outside.
But both are legitimate.
Both are legitimate, yep. And I don't know, I assume the argument is rotation to the outside is more risky for injury. I don't know. I think rotation to the outside are actually easier to escape because the people oftentimes can just step over. It's a lot easier to step over that way than it is to rotate underneath. It's my opinion. But both are legitimate submissions. The outside is often illegal in tournaments, so I'll shout you that, as I said. There's a tournament this Saturday. There's a flyer on that bulletin board. It's the Midwest BJJ Nationals. It's gi only, but it's a good tournament. Scott Smith runs a good show. We're in a crew out there. I think you said you're going to compete, right? Brian's going to be out there competing. I'll be out there coaching. We've got other people out there competing, so if you guys want to go, it's a good tournament.
get some good gi matches in. It's a quick tournament. I think the matches start at 11, and the tournament's normally over by like 1 o'clock. It's a very quick, smooth running tournament. All right, guys, have a good one. We also have a 6 a.m. text message group where we remind people each week whether it's gi or no gi week or anything else coming up. If you're not in that group, you want to be a part of it, just let me know. We've also got a 6 a.m. Discord chat. Everyone can be a part of that Discord chat. Just log on to Discord and select the 6 a.m. early bird group. And I don't know if you guys, most people know this, but I'm moving in about 2 months. Classes will continue. Oh, and by the way, we have a Monday class now. We are now